Hi, my name is Miranda Scarlatta, and I am a project archivist here at UL.
Hi, I'm Alan Akers, head archivist and manager of the UL Enterprise Archives.
I'm Hannah Zuber, and I'm the senior digital archivist for the UL Enterprise Archives.
People come and visit the archives and they don't expect it to look like what's around me. They're maybe expecting some kind of Disney-fied museum full of exhibit cases, cabinets of curiosities, and really we look a little bit more like a warehouse of a lot of paper and film and video and photographs, not even so much objects and not even so many books.
So one of the biggest misconceptions about our work as archivists is that we only work with old dusty books or old items in general. We want material of value, and that comes in all formats. So it might be old dusty books, it might be stacks of papers, it might be email archives or websites or large pieces of furniture. We have everything possible in the archives in terms of format, and it's very much not just dusty old books.
I think a big misconception in our field is that digitization is a cheap and simple solution for access and preservation. I've encountered a number of digitization projects over the course of my career that people put thousands of hours into, but the digital surrogates that were created as a result are no longer usable for a variety of reasons. And so digitization is much more in-depth of a process than it looks like on the surface.
What belongs in the archives? Well, that's a great question. In short, it depends on a lot of factors. But essentially, our guiding principle is we're looking for materials that have what we call enduring value, sometimes called permanent value, meaning it has evidentiary or informational value that lasts over time. So we lean on our collection development criteria and strategy, and we appraise and select based on that criteria and how it has that enduring value to the organization's history.
This is my favorite item in the UL archives. It is a miniature of UL's first lab. This is mini William Henry Merrill, the founder. We've got electricity switches over here. They used to light up, they no longer do. And it was made originally for the museum, we believe.
One of my favorite objects in the collection is actually this small vest-sized pamphlet from 1921. It's got a really long name: the Register of Aircraft Pilots, Rules of the Air, Aircraft Register Identification Markings, and Aircraft Nomenclature. That's a mouthful to describe essentially what is a national standard developed by UL in the 20s during our very short-lived but highly influential aviation program. Long before there was an FAA, it was actually Underwriters Laboratories that began the certification of pilots and aircraft and the markings of those aircraft.